Good morning, everyone. Today we will study about the third part of this chapter, Fiber to Fabric, chapter 3rd it is. And in this part we will study about the silk and its history, okay, and the fabric, okay. Let's move further. In this chapter we studied till now about fiber and importance, wool and processing, fabric and silk history, and fourth is plant fiber that we'll study tomorrow. Okay, now we'll study about fabric and silk history. Silk, we all know, it's a fiber obtained from cocoons of the silk moth or silkworm. It is known as the silk moth lives on the leaves of mulberry plants. That plant I will show you the pic of that plant. I will show you later on in this particular video. Types of silk. Different types of silkworm produce different types of silk in terms of luster and texture. For example, tassar silk, moga silk, kosa silk, etc. are produced by different types of silk moth. Mulberry silk is the most common silk moth. Okay. Sericulture, we will study about this process also. The rearing of silkworm for obtaining silk is called sericulture. Let's move further. Silk moth, you can see in the diagram also the male as well as the female silk moth. Female silk moth will lay the eggs, okay, that we will study in our upcoming slides. History of silk. Silk was discovered in China around 3500 years ago. Silk became the prized fabric because of its fine quality and luster, means shining. It is have rich shine. Originally it was used by the kings or emperors only, and it was also traded to the other parts of the world. Over a period of time, silk was a staple item of trade during ancient times. Due to this, the ancient trade routes which linked China to other parts of the world are called Silk Route. As per the historians, the silk was produced in India also. Proof of using silk during the Indus Valley organization has also been found. Not only the China is the producer of this cloth silk, but India also contributed earlier also. Life of a silkworm. Life of a silkworm. There are four stages in the life of a silk moth: eggs, larva, pupa, and adult. Female silk moth will lay the eggs, and after 13 to 14 days the eggs will got converted into larva. It is also called caterpillar. Grown into pupa that will secretes fiber made of proteins and weaves the fiber around itself completely. It will make a cover around itself, and that is known as cocoon. Live in the cocoon for some times. After coming out, the cocoon grows into the silk moth. Life cycle of silk moth. You can see in the diagram also the steps we studied in earlier slides are shown in this particular slide. Eggs got converted into larva, got converted into cocoon, got converted into adult moth. Okay, see this. Now, as I told you, we will also study about, I will also show you the pic of mulberry tree on which the silk moths are produced. Okay, processing of silk includes the steps: rearing of silkworm, reeling, dyeing, spinning, and weaving. Okay, Processing of silk, you can also see in the diagram also how it is produced. uh, Female silk moth gives eggs, and eggs will got converted into caterpillar. Caterpillar got converted into co- uh, larva or cocoon, and then cocoon got converted into adult silk moth. When the cocoon is used, the outer covering is used in the weaving, and then with the help of machines it is converted into silk fiber or fabric, sorry, not fiber. Rearing of silkworms. The female silk moth lays eggs. Eggs are stored over a clean cloth or paper strip. These eggs are warmed to a suitable temperature. The eggs hatch into larvae called caterpillars or silkworms. The silkworms are kept in bamboo trays and feed on mulberry leaves and grows in size. After a duration of 30 to 40 days, the silkworm stops eating and begins to spin cocoon. The cocoons get hardened because of the exposure to air. Inside the cocoon, the silkworm develops into the silk moth. Okay, you can see in diagram also it's how it starts spinning. You can see over there. Reeling of silk. The cocoons are collected and kept in sunlight or boiled or exposed to steam. The silk fiber separate out. The process of taking out the silk thread from the cocoon is called reeling. Reeling is done by machines. Okay, you can see the process of reeling, how it is processed with the help of machines. Okay, dyeing, spinning and weaving. Dyeing, the silk fiber are then dyed in different colors as per the demand. Spinning and weaving, the silk fiber are then spun into thread and woven into different types of silk cloth like fiber. Okay, spinning and weaving of the silk, you can see in the very first pic how it is spun and then viewed, and in the third you can see the process of dyeing take place. The silk fabric is dyed in different colors, and then later on you can see the variety of silk clothes or fabric. Uses of silk. Silk, we all know it's a lustrous fabric, so it's very costly also. Silk fiber is used for weaving clothes, especially traditional dresses in India like sari, kurta, shawl, and other wedding clothes. Silk had always been prized for its luster and fine qualities, and in the silk production on a large scale, China is ranked at number one, and India also is there. Okay, thank you so much. For any query, you can ask to me. Okay, thank you. Have a good day. Okay, students, we will also study the remaining part of this chapter, plant fiber, tomorrow. Till then, do one thing, revise it properly and do your homework. Whatever we discussed till now in this particular chapter, learn and write in your notebook. Okay, thank you. Have a good day.